Hello everyone, good morning to all of you. Today I am going to make you know about the types of diseases. In second chapter you studied about the tissues. Now in third chapter, actually it is diversity in living organisms. But updated syllabus of CBSE has removed that chapter. It was a complicated, it become easy to you to study. Okay? Today is the 3rd September 2020. This video is for class 9th. It is the class of biology and chapter name is Why Do We Fall Ill? And our today's topic is types of disease. Okay. Dear students, all of us in our life, one or more time, often fall ill, facing discomfort, and we all have experienced these. Today, we will study about the types of disease on different bases. Like, if we take the basis of duration. Okay, means duration of time a disease persists in human body. Okay, this chapter is very important for those who are willing to serve as a doctor. Community service. Duration of time a disease persists in human body. Means for short period of time or long period of time. Okay. On this basis, the first type of disease is acute disease. Acute disease. This means the disease that persists for shorter period of time in human body and it has no bad effect on health. Okay. How? Bad effect on health after they disappear. Okay. You can take the example of common cold. Okay. This disease happens in the body and more or less cured within 1 week, and afterward the person who overcome from the disease will survive its normal life as previous. Such type of disease that persists in the body for shorter period of time. Okay. Second type of disease you can take here the chronic disease. Okay. Means the disease that persists for longer period of time in human body, maybe as long as the life. Many times it happens that disease persists in the body throughout the life. Okay, so that type of disease, chronic disease, which persists in the body for longer period of time. Okay, you can take the example of diabetes. You can take the example of tuberculosis and TB. So this disease has effect on human health. The weight of the human most of the times decreases. Okay, but in this case there is no adverse effect on health and means on physiology and anatomy of human body. In this disease, maybe some organ become impaired. Okay, so this type of disease is chronic disease and this is the acute disease, and these two difference means dividation is on the basis of duration. Okay, now the second basis is on the basis of they appeared in the body. Okay, on the basis of the time when person start to suffer from the disease. There are two types of diseases. One is the congenital disease. Congenital disease means the disease that a person receives from its parents. Okay, from parents they receive. How? Due to defective genes, because it received defective gene from the parents and that disease continued to the offspring also. Okay, you can take here the example of hemophilia. Hemophilia means in Hindi it is called raktalpita. Rakt, that means blood. Alpata means coming. Okay, raktal. So that is, we often receive sickle cell anemia. Okay, so this disease happens in the body of human beings because they receive the defective parents. Second type of disease can be environmental, in which environment the child born and remain during the pregnancy period. Okay, you can take here example of hair, lips. Okay, hair lips means the lips will very narrow, thin. Okay, so on the basis the disease present in the body since the birth of organism, that type of disease called congenital disease. In most of the cases, these disease receive from the parents or during embryonic stage of a offspring. Okay. Second type of disease is acquired disease. This means after birth. The disease that appears in the body after birth means it is not received from the parents. It can be in infants, newborn baby. New disease can be acquired new disease can be occur, but it will not from the parents. It may be due to any reason, but it appear in the body after birth. Okay. That is called the acquired disease. These diseases are further classified into infectious infectious disease, and second is non-infectious disease. This spelling is right. Non-infectious disease and infectious disease. Okay. So this is the acquired disease. So let's study about the infectious and non-infectious disease. Acquired disease can be infectious or non-infectious. Okay. The infectious disease caused by pathogens. Pathogens means disease causing microorganisms are called pathogens. So this is caused by pathogens and it is infectious, so it will spread from an infected person to a healthy person through air, water, food, or physical or sexual contacts. Okay. What are microorganisms? Microorganisms are like virus, okay. Virus cause many diseases in human beings, like common cold, influenza, AIDS, acquire immunodeficiency syndrome. Acquire immunodeficiency syndrome. That is the full form of AIDS. polio, SARS, swine flu. These are some viral diseases. Now see here, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Syndrome is what? Why AIDS is called syndrome, not a disease? Because syndrome has the mixed symptoms of many diseases. Means only one disease is not there in the body. What happens in AIDS? The immune system of the person weaken and a simple ordinary infection turns into severe mode. Like common cold can turn into pneumonia, loose motion turns into cholera. Okay, in this way means body has lost the capacity to protect itself. So any simple infection become very severe. That's why it is called syndrome, because it has the symptoms of mixed symptoms of many diseases, not only one. Okay, virus, this is SARS. Today we are suffering from COVID-19. That is a same family. There are 7 types of diseases caused by this virus, and SARS is one of them. Okay, what is severe acute respiratory syndrome. Okay, common cold is also caused by same family of virus. Okay, so there are 7 types, 1, 2, 3 and 4 more. Okay, so they are called symptoms because they have the mixed symptoms of many diseases. The disease caused by virus is not cured by any medicine. That's why we are worrying about the condition created by the COVID-19. Why? Because viruses are called the link between the living and non-living organisms. It has a protein layer only outside of their body, and if they are in contact with a host, means a living cell, only then they will show the characters of living. If the conditions are unfavorable, if they are not in contact with a living cell, then you can't identify that it is a virus. It behaves like a non-living, like the brick, stone, it is. We are trying to break the protein layer that formed outside, that is the polypeptide layer. Okay. Because only that layer is there, afterward the virus will itself removed. Okay, and we are searching about that vaccine. So there are many diseases. As you are knowing, it is very difficult to learn because your mind has been diverted in many directions. So I am suggesting you, please make a trick to learn the disease caused by this virus or bacteria or fungi. Look here. Like I made the trick SID fast. I remember this word as SID fast. SID fast. How? See here. C, common cold. फिर I, influenza. influenza. D, dengue, that is the fever. Similarly, CID. E, polio. H, hepatitis. Hepatitis. A, AIDS. S, as I said, SARS, swine flu. These are. So if you make a trick to learn the disease, it will become easy to learn any disease. Okay? Otherwise, if you learn these names one by one, there is more chance to miss those. Okay? So try to learn by a trick. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. As you are saying that please make short video. I am trying to make short videos. Okay? Now, next term we will study about the disease caused by the bacteria, fungi and many other microorganisms. Thank you very much for watching.